All right. Got a 1973 Holiday Vacationer. I'm going to restore this thing. It's 24 foot. Don't pee on the tire, dog. He was thinking about it. About 24 foot, I believe it is. Got it from a family member. It's in pretty good shape. Body's in good shape. Anybody that knows these, they know that this is not an original color. It was white, and I believe the blue stripe was like white, or I saw some that were gold, and even some had red. I know it was red by the Holiday Vacationer sign, but I'm gonna do some more research and find out what the 73s had exactly. But I'm gonna make the outside, look stock. The roof, as you can see, is covered, and it is, it's in the roof's in bad shape. The roof's probably gonna, I would say, probably a complete rebuild on the roof. But the outside is actually in very good shape. Ooh. Oh, come on, the door's gonna hit you. Get in there. The floor is in really good shape. It's real solid everywhere. I don't know if the floor, it's all real solid. I don't know if it had ever been repaired. I don't believe so. Even with as bad as the roof is, and it's bad, like 99% of the walls don't seem to have any damage. You know what I mean? Don't seem to have any peeling. There's a little spot in the corner over there. Excuse me. And the worst place I found is up here in the front by that window there. But for the most part, the walls are actually in very good shape. The cabinets are in real good shape. Some of the doors have some issues, and we can fix that. We'll redo that. I did originally have the propane electric type RV refrigerator. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to put a regular, just electric refrigerator in here. We don't ever take long enough trips to worry about, keeping the food in the refrigerator. This up here is like with the chimney area. There's like the chimney up in there that was for the for that propane part of the refrigerator. So I'm going to turn that into actual cupboard space when I do that. It's not without its issues. Keep an eye on my dog here, so you're not fighting with the neighbor's dogs. But it is in really good shape. You're not going to be able to see the bathroom too well, I don't think, unless this thing picks it up. Probably not. That ceiling, you can see that ceiling's kind of rough. I'm going to redo all the walls in the bathroom. Probably all of them. Even if I just cover the wood that's in there. Maybe. I don't know. Because most of the wood part of the paneling is good, except for a little spot down by the corner of the door. But I mean in here, inside, it's all, when the water starts going down inside those walls, it really starts to pull the stuff off of there, just like it did up here in the front. And like I say, pretty much that's the absolute worst spot right there, up here by the front windows. I'm gonna do some modernizing on the inside. I'm gonna put some different kind of lights. I'll probably end up putting some, recessed lights in the ceiling, some LEDs, or even if not recessed, just some of those puck lights, maybe something like that. They have these replacements for 12 volt that are LEDs. Person we got it from was my wife's brother. He told us that they all worked. He said they all worked, but let's see. I'll see which way I go. All those are pretty. You can buy LED, modern LED ones, pretty cheap. And like I said, the inside I'm not really going to have to do a tremendous amount really overall, but at the same time, you know, I'm not worried about, you know, putting some modern stuff in here. But I am going to start making videos and putting on my YouTube channel here. I'm going to try and word it so I can, you know, get a little bit better, you know, coverage. Axel, you're going to get hit by the door. Axel, move. Come here. Get in here, goofball. Close this door so he'll don't want my dog getting hit by the door. No, that one didn't close. God bless America. But anyways, I'm getting off track here. Yes, I'm going to be remodeling this, restoring this thing, you know, and obviously I'm doing it just because I want to. I got my old Suburban. Anybody that happened to have watched any of my videos and subscribed to me have seen that old gold Suburban I have. You know, gotta do some major work on it and get it where it can be pulling this thing, because it's a little bit heavier than that little camper I used to have. I used to have an 14-foot 80 Playmore little single axle, and I gave that to my brother. When we got this one here, I was going to do major restoration on it, and then, you know, my brother's wife offered this to us. I'm like, heck yeah, I want that thing. He gave it to us. You know, that was the best part. And hell, I even brought it up here to my house, about 70 miles away, because I told him at the time, I said, well, my Suburban's not really in exactly the best shape to be pulling a, you know, 5,000-pound trailer, you know, 70 miles. So he offered to bring it up too. He's like, oh hell, I'll bring it to you. I was like, absolutely, buddy, bring it on. I'm thrilled to death to have it, you know, because it's got really good bones. The undercarriage is really nice. It's even got that, you know, it's like I say, the floor is super solid everywhere. I haven't found any soft spots anywhere in the floor, and it's got that sealed off underneath. The underneath is actually, you know, you can't get to the wood. I don't know if there's insulation in between that and the floor, but if you go underneath it, it's got that aluminum covering the entire underneath, except for a few areas where like the water tanks are at and stuff. But you know, the frame's good. So anyways, we will see if anybody has any interest in this. Obviously, like I said, I'm going to restore it no matter what. But maybe I'll make some more videos if anybody takes any interest in it, you know. How often they'll get unloaded, I don't know. Don't really know. You know, it all depends on, you know, my progress, but I will post them as I go along. So I just figured I'd get this one out here and say hi to anybody that's on my channel, and we'll go from there. 1973 Holiday Vacationer. And you will see this thing transform and see it take shape. There's about 1 million of these kind of videos on YouTube, so you know, that's the thing, is I'm not expecting a big takeoff, but who knows?